that elderberries help support your immune system, and they're an adaptogen. So it's going to support your immune system whether it is overstimulated or it's low, um, in supporting your health in the best way that it can. And the same goes for helping to regulate healthy blood sugar levels. So it's not so much, oh, these ingredients are going to help lower blood sugar, but rather the term regulate and support healthy blood sugar levels. And that's what we've seen, whether someone's is too high or too low, it helps regulate that. So the same thing goes for the immune system. But I think that's a great, um, idea. And definitely anyone with challenged immune systems should most definitely be taking something to support their immune system. And the more pure and wholesome the supplement they can find, the better.
So why would anybody suppress an immune system? Like,
Well, people that have autoimmune have an overreactive immune system. So oftentimes they are on prescription drugs that are going to help suppress their immune system because their autoimmune is overstimulating their immune system.
have you ever had anybody that had autoimmune that took your elderberry?
Yes, and
I, I bet
it's
it was
very
hot.
interesting because it's a very interesting conversation and topic because a lot of information that you'll find on the internet actually advises people to stay away from elderberry or things that can support your immune system if you do have autoimmune. However, I will share that we have customers that have shared their experience, have stepped into trying our product to see how it can help support their health. And their feedback is unbelievable. And a lot of it goes back to the joint support and the increased mobility that they're getting from taking our product. Because a lot of people with autoimmune, they have joint pain and inflammation. And, we're talking about people from head to toe that might even have a hard time getting out of bed. It's so awful. And a lot of our customers that have stepped into taking our product with autoimmune have had such an impact on their joint support and
So
feel better. The energy levels, all the things that we've talked about on top of their immune system being supported. But not everyone that has autoimmune is taking immune suppressants, right? There's a lot of people that have stepped into a more holistic approach through their diet and life choices to help support what they have going on with their body. And those are perfect candidates to trying a wholesome supplement like we have to offer. Um, and anyone that is on prescriptions, we always advise that they would talk to their practitioner prior to using any new herbal supplement.
So, like, I guess the hard question is, like, have you ever had anybody that had an adverse effect that was autoimmune and on immune suppressants?
I have.
You
Um,
actually
I
had
can actually remember one particular customer. I don't know how many. It's all about people that might come forward that tried it and they just simply shared it just wasn't for me. My body just didn't agree with it or like it. So I think that it's always important to try to see how someone's body might respond to it if they do have autoimmune or are, you know, immunodeficient in any way, or just to see how their body responds. And I can't tell you if that particular customer that shared that with us, if they were on medication. That I do not know. And maybe that would make a difference, right? Because a lot of people will ask, well, I'm taking this, and this. Do you think that I can take your product? And I always step away and say, I don't know. I don't know what drug interactions are going to be with these different herbs, spices, raw honey. That would be something for you to talk to your practitioner about. So I just kind of leave it at that and let them do their own research and or step into trying the product on their own, but not something that, we would recommend or, you know,
Yeah, because
um,
again, like
step into without understanding.
the just the whole nature of the beast with pharmaceuticals and the problems with mixing medicines has kind of thrown like the whole natural holistic medical world into kind of a turmoil because they threaten the patient saying, oh my God, if you take that kind of supplement with this medicine, it's going to counteract the effects of what we're trying to do. And in reality, more often than not, in the herbal form is what we call bioavailable, where the pharmaceutical is way less bioavailable. So it would probably, in most cases, support the pharmaceutical, even though the doctors say don't do it. So that's why I ask these hard questions, is because I personally, you know, in my experience with my partner who passed away a few years ago, she had stage 4 ovarian cancer and went through, you know, a really, really tough time in healing it. She went 100% natural, all herbs, cannabis is included, and was doing really well up until COVID hit. And, you know, after about 4 or 5 months of COVID, she, maybe more. Yeah, it was probably 9 months of COVID. She just got really frustrated. Money was starting to get tight, and so she went off her herbs. And again, she didn't tell anybody, but her experience with the herbs was amazing. I mean, even though, like, in the beginning, she was pretty much logy or lethargic due to the cannabis because she was supposed to take so much. I mean, it's even for a head, it's a lot, right? I mean, you know, I'm talking, you know, heavy doses of an extract, concentrated extract. Yeah. But as she started to get taper off of that and just stay on the herbs, she had a really good quality of life again until about 9 months into COVID. Shit hit the fan. I just wish that, you know, I had known you back then, because that was the other thing, that she would get sinus infections and colds because she had